brought for you something I think I actually sent you a while ago. TGP. This little dude is a Toyota promotional robot that came out for Toyota's Toyota Genuine Products campaign. And he was given out at, if you bought a car, you would get this, shut the kids up, you'd get this little toy. They also handed them out at trade shows and things like that. There's been a couple of different iterations of him, and I did find an advert with him in it a while ago. I successfully lost it, but I'll see if I can find it. There's been newer versions of him in full size, in-store, sort of mannequin-like costume versions. He's scary. In the film, so in the advert for him, he was a CGI thing, and if you can imagine the late 80s, early 90s CGI version of that next to a person, it was horrendous. But as a kid, I was captivated. I remember it being an ad on TV. And so he comes on this little card, which I'll take a better photo of, and he says, "I'm TGP, keep the feeling, Toyota, genuine parts, quality service." And he has a story. Keep the genuine feeling. This is not an endorsement of Toyota. This is not an advertising. This is for review purposes. I'm the Toyota genuine parts man.
Oh my god, TGP. Okay,
That's questionable. I'm the Toyota genuine parts man, and I'm programmed to give you the highest standards of quality, safety, service, and performance. This adds up to genuine value for money. I guarantee all Toyota genuine parts meet the highest Toyota factory standards, the same high standards applied to Toyota vehicles. I'm committed to total Toyota customer satisfaction. To ensure you get the very best in quality, safety, and value for money, insist on Toyota genuine parts and quality and servicing. Keep the feeling, Toyota. This is actually on the back, and I will show you this in an overlay. It actually shows you a picture of the CGI version of him, and I'll put that up. I'll scan it and put it up. It does have a barcode. It says Quality 1, TGP doll, Toyota genuine parts, Perts doll. This, don't swallow this thing. I have heard legend that these were only an Australian thing, but I imagine they would have come out in Japan probably too, even though it does say distributed by blah, 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 Sydney, New South Wales. Oh, sorry.
Can I say that is the most boring origin story ever?
Like, it's a grey plastic, but it has this sheen over it, which I think is a paint.
Of course it is.
Whatever. You find them in markets around in Australia. Oh no, there's a variant. So this version here, I mean, if you're already watching this channel, you know you're into this sort of stupid shit. This version has the Toyota logo painted red on his belt, and this one doesn't have it painted. They cheaped out on the red.
And kids, if you know about another variant that you can tell us about, leave in the comments section, because we are genuinely going to have to find any further variants of the TGP bot.
I've had this for so long, and I've never done this because it is quite fragile, but there is an entire version of him underneath. The whole CG version, which I've never lifted up. So I'll find a way to photograph that safely. Oh, he's a nightmare. It's the sort of thing that would terrify children. Don't wind your windows down, kids. We're about to get genuine parts.
Here comes TGP Bot. Hello, children.
Put your genuine parts away.
This toy, I just found it online one day, and I love it because, and any of you guys who are into knockoff toys or we're kind of like off-brand, you'll know that most of the entertainment from these things is how the wording gets mistranslated from whatever country it comes from to the United States, and you'll get some great translations. So
I try.
I present to you the Magic Robot. Back the robot to school.
Where do you think they're going to learn their beeps and boops?
Back the robot to school. What I like about it is, I mean, this thing is horrifying. Look at that robot, first of all. Like, it's just terrifying. And then, I mean, so then it does this. And then it turns into, I think, a knife. I mean, I assume it's supposed to be a pencil, but the star makes it look like it's for stabbing. And then on the back of it, of course, I mean, you can look at this and you could assume that the transformation on this is not that complex of a thing, right? So, but it has to have instructions on the back. And what I love about the instructions is pencil sharpener, Tortuous. Pen stand, that's not a pen. That is clearly a pencil, but whatever. And also, you wouldn't sharpen a pen. But then he Tortuous once more into some other weird. I don't know what this is supposed to be.
You've excelled. I thought I was going to do well.
It's recommended for children 4 years old. That's it. It just says recommended for children 4 years old. So if you're 5, no.
Yeah, you're out.
Just 4.
No.
Just 4.
It suddenly becomes dangerous.
What's a knife? I mean, it's a stabbing knife. Like, one, I would have wanted that at school because it's amazingly stupid. And I'd just been like, yeah, before we had fidget spinners, it would have been take back the robot to school. And there are variants, I believe. It looks like there's a black variant and a blue variant. So, and a white variant. So, I mean, there are variants to this. You could buy this at Big Lots for a whole whopping 75 cents at some point in the 80s.
75 cents. Well, that was like, $83 now with inflation.
$3 with inflation. I still think you were overpaying if you paid 75 cents. I just love it's everyone else transforms. This thing Tortuous. Tortuous.
You're going to have to Google that and see if it's actually, changed form in another language. It
sounds like, can you imagine if Optimus Prime was like, Autobots, Tortuous?
There's people in, Yugoslavia or somewhere and saying, yeah, that's what it means.
Of course. It was made in 1985 by some, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name, but Back the Robot to School, everybody. Back.
It's a beautiful thing. I appreciate you bringing it to the table. And I'm glad your table is a day's flight away, but I'm glad it's at a table.
And with that, I'm going to back the Screwhead to bed.
This is a natural thing.